It's 1 in 300 billion. It's not the biggest nor the smallest, and we couldn't live without it. The sun is the only star we know of that supports life.
In fact, there would be no Earth without the sun. And there's a lot we know about the sun and so much more that we are learning as time goes by. And next week, the sun is the star. See what I did there?
That's
the
good.
star of a show happening at Parkside High School Planetarium. Anthony Goodyear is the astronomy teacher at Parkside, and he is joined by Kevin Hill, a STEM instructor. Gentlemen, thanks for being here this afternoon.
Thank you.
Now we're going to talk about a show that's coming up, but first I want to talk about this planetarium. This is, not every high school has a planetarium in it, does it?
No, in fact, it's one since 1975. It's been there. It's been there for 40-some years, and we have upgraded it. If you look at the Wycomico website, new seats, new sound system, new overall projector that me and Kevin have been running for the last 3 or 4 years since COVID, which is great. And we're starting to get the community involved. And that's why we're here, is to get the community connected to what we're doing.
So it's an educational tool for the school, but also for the community?
Absolutely. It is the best kept secret in Wycomico County. There's not a lot of people that know about it. Tony teaches his astronomy class in it pretty much every morning for the past, 40 years, Tony? And we run, for our elementary students, we run 1st and 5th grade field trips, along with any outside organizations who want to rent the planetarium to do any kind of shows.
That's cool.
So the show is Sunstruck. So tell us about that. Give us an overview.
It's overview of what the sun is. In fact, right now the sun is, in fact, if you go to spaceweather.com, there's over 151 sunspots. Talks about that, talks about why we need the sun, the different radiation that comes from the sun, and our star. How do we learn from the sun to learn about other stars as well?
Yeah. And it talks about the future too a little bit, doesn't it? I mean, is there some concern about what we're doing to the sun?
There's no concern about what we're doing to the sun, but there probably is a little concern of what the sun might do to us in right around 5 billion years from now. But of course, we probably won't be around to experience that.
Now with this show, showing it in the planetarium, that has to be an amazing experience.
It is, and it's really a thrill for us to be able to do it and provide for our community and our students. When people first come in and they sit back and they sit in the seats, and then you look up at the projection in the dome, and it is just, wow, it's amazing. You get really surprised.
And the advantage of having a planetarium is you can be outside, no mosquitoes, nice air conditioning, and it's anytime. It could be raining outside and the event can happen. So it's a big plus. So and then we plan on showing the summer constellations and then showing the show, which will take about an hour. So.
About an hour-ish. Yeah, we're running shows next week, June 12th through 15th at 5:30 and 6:45. You can find us on Eventbrite, Wycomico County Public Schools, and you'll see the event listed on there.
And also we have 2 eclipses coming up, and then our main goal for this is to get the community aware, and we're not charging a lot and stuff like that, but we're using that in funding to get more shows. We plan on having a Halloween show. We had a Christmas show that was sold out in 16 minutes,
something like that.
Oh, wow.
So that was a big hit too. So I can't wait to do the Halloween show. We're looking
That's
at that.
going to be so much fun.
That's going to be fun. Yeah.
Is that why? So you say eclipse? Is that why you brought these in?
We brought those. So we have 2 eclipses, one in October of this year, and one of April. In fact, I'm hoping I can go to see the one. In fact, if you're planning to go to Niagara Falls, that is the place to go for this.
Really?
Yes.
We are actually going to be having planetarium shows.
Yep.
With eclipse shows at that time, so they can come certainly see the eclipse in the planetarium.
And we'll have the glasses and the beads and things like that.
Real quick, what are the beads for?
They actually show ultraviolet radiation. You can get these down at the Sol down there. So, but we actually were giving away that. So if you come to the show, we will give the kids and students. But what's nice about them, it actually they change color based on ultraviolet, and the darker they are, the worse the ultraviolet. So you can actually tell whether you're going to get sunburn or not, or put on sun lotion, something like that.
Oh, that could come in handy.
And they're different colors, and you don't know what color they are until you expose them to the sun. So once you get out in the sunlight, you'll see several different colors pop up.
Very neat.
That's really neat.
Anthony,
One other thing, in fact, this is the safest way to look at the sun. This is a sunspot viewer, and I have 3 or 4. So if we come to the early show, Kevin, hopefully the sun will be out on those nights, and the light goes through this one. In fact, you can't put your head in it, so you can't look at the sun.
There you go.
In fact, and so the light comes through here and bounces off the mirrors, shows on the paper, and you can actually see the sun up close. In fact, the last eclipse I was down in South Carolina, and with that machine, we were able to see the sunspots and stuff way before anyone else could, or the eclipse, I should say.
That's amazing.
Fascinating stuff. Really
Kevin
is.
and Anthony, thank you so much for coming in.
you for
And
having
we'll have
us.
information on how you can see these shows. Sounds like you better get your tickets fast.
Yeah. Yeah.